Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We money, more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch, my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's a glitch, but you don't wanna see more. No, you wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch with my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my haters.
Takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me, from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain, in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
they'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards, first down Packers. It was just third down and short, but he'd been off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to run.
And that's just the third play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3-and-out. They did. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we set.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing. Love. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
brings up 4th.
And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
On 4th down, Love. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
20.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down. First down 10 at the 47.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, start off that drive. Now they got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Lions sitting in a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This out quickly to Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Ric Flair.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got him. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Like 20.
Now a run. It's the rookie from Oklahoma. And it's a room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd
To throw is gone.
at the Packers' 19-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love now. Got his man. It's Warren. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
It's a gain of 18. And the Packers first down.
Love looking to throw it. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 16 more on that one and another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Gibbs straight ahead, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This now a 3rd and 4. Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, 76! 76!
They're going to look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Jack Fox in
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. This is taken at the 18. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check pitch. Here we check.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he's got it down to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7. And that throw behind his man, and he missed him. Incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Love from the gun on third down. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long?
Ready?
Off the play fake, Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 20.
20!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Gone. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Gone. That one let go deep for Laporta. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Now a 2nd and 2. To throw now. Here's Love. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Ready, strike. Black 40, hut.
Taylor will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on it, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
180!
Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
Jack Fox in punt
Here's Jack
formation
Fox
for the
now
Lions.
as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Love. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the double. Set, ready. Ready, go.
To the right side, this is Taylor. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Love. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
On third down, here's Taylor. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Touchdown! Matthew Golden, 33 yards. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Their own 29-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's got some space here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
49-yard line.
Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
46-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's gone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs as the first half is winding down. And the Lions have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half, Love. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. To get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Here is third down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Goff going to shift him around. They'll drop to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Play action. It's gone. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
A loss of 7.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
19-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Back to throw. Gone. Under pressure, they got him again. Devontae Wyatt able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. He's got a man wide open, complete. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. The kick by Lutz is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense. And that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
36-yard line.
Here's Love. That's caught downfield. It's golden. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for a Packers first down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 34. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 72 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down. Lloyd. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jonathan Taylor with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Packers 41, Lions 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd and 6. Another run for Gibbs here. Fights out the defender. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
The Lions first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Goff. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Now Goff. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
3rd and 9.
Now Goff looking to change the play. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Line 20.
Now they'll change things up. To throw is Goff. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
For the Lions.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, giving a good 10 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing. Love. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Love from the gun. Out to the left here to Reed. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check smash. Here we cut.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Tackled by A.J. Epinesa. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gap.
And got his man, complete. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
The kicker on
Matthew Golden with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are about to make it four straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 68 yards. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to run it here. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drop. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Let's go.
Love now. He finds Watson. It's gone. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down,
Packers. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 8.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Love. A short throw pulled in by Woods. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
The Packers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33.
That's good for the Packers. First down. A gain of 19 yards.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
First down.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. Here is 3rd and 5.
At the 44-yard line.
Goff now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. From the 50, it's Goff. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Intended for Jameer.
Offense was moving it a little bit out back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got his man. It's Williams. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd.
Goff throwing again. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
DC.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side is complete to Reed. A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a game.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a first down, but it's a big play to boot.
And he'll get this down over to the 18. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Love looking to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Watson, incomplete. Emmanuel Forbes on the cover.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Love. That is caught. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And just shutting him off there. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
White 20.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Rush coming in. He's taken down. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 18.
They'll try the left side. It's Black. And he'll wind up getting about 8, but the clock will run. Also, don't forget, it's now 3rd down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, Black. Oh, they wind up losing yardage on the play. You cannot have that. And also, 4th down now. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the 2nd half.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
One last throw here for Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, this was...
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They want to scheme, cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team, and she want the team, she want the team. I'm a die about, I'm a day rushing to write about.
Gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This what you don't want to see more. You want to see more but you only see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shack up our thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas.